Like, if you guys are seeing it from that point of view, it's very one-sided. That's very one-sided, because there's a lot of things I've done for AK. I bent myself backwards for him, and him being a man, he makes a decent amount of money from everyday struggle. That I will say, he makes a good amount of money on everyday struggle. So for him, like, he wants to pay the rent. Like, that's he was, and it wasn't just with me. Before, like, me and him got together, he was paying the rent for the girl that he was staying with as well. Like, that's just, I guess that's just his way of thinking. I guess that's just, like, what he wants to do. I guess that's what makes him feel like, you know, the man of the house. Like, you know, I pay the bills and stuff like that. Like, but that doesn't mean, like, I was just sitting on my ass all day, like, and I didn't contribute to anything. Because I would buy groceries. I would buy AK gifts. I got AK this painting for like $600 for his birthday, you know? So, and it lights up. I clean, I cook, I do everything a woman should. Because, like, I felt it like, hey, okay, so since, like, you know, you are paying the rent, like, the least I can do, being grateful, is contribute, you know, how I can. Like, that's what I did. Like, if I showed you guys around the house right now, it's clean. It's clean. Like, I don't just be lounging around just doing nothing. Like, look. Wait, let me see. How do I flip this? Okay, so yeah, there's two in there, but look. That's just, like, that was from me from, like, today. I was making a video. But look. This shit is not dirty. And look at our closet. I do laundry. I make the bed every day. Like, our shit not dirty. And it's not dirty because of me. Like, see, I organize, like, all his clothes. Like, I be having him, like, you know, nice and tidy. Like, for him to sit there and, like, that was just so ungrateful. Like, yo, I got his shit color coordinated. His clothes is color coordinated. Sweaters, white sweaters, these sweaters, thinner, like, jackets, thinner sweaters, and then just, like, random stuff, like, why you had to make it seem like I'm just, like, just leeching off you? I'm just, like, okay, yeah, I'm not part of society. Like, I'm gonna let you guys know that now. Like, yeah, I do sleep all day and I'm up all night, but it's like I don't work a 9-to-5 job. Like, I have a private Snapchat and I make a good amount of money on that. Like, I make a good amount of money on that. You can subscribe, ggxsnaps.com. So for him to sit there and be like, I don't do shit, I do a lot of shit, and on top of that, like, I'm a finesser. Like, I'm a finesser. Like, what I mean by that, like, if, like, I haven't been broke since the last time I said, this is the last time I'm gonna be broke, and that was, like, 3 years ago. Yo, when I was in Michigan, when I had to make rent or I needed some extra money, yo, I would flip furniture, I would do this and that, I would do everything. But I never sold pussy, just so you know. Like, people, blah, 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 never on that shit. I always worked for what I had, yo. I worked at a bank. I worked HR for a cleaning company. Like, I'm not just a lazy girl that just doesn't do anything. Like, that's not me. I'm a hard worker. I'm ambitious. I have dreams. I'm artistic. So it really broke my heart that he would go out there and say that and make me seem like someone that I'm not. Like, are you really that mad? Like, how can you be mad? Like, I told AK, I was like, AK, if you really loved me, you would just let me go. Because you know everything you put me through. You know everything. You know how that shit makes me feel. Like, you know. Like, just let me, if you really love me, you would just let me go. And I told him I was gonna leave at the end of the month. At the end of December, I'm getting my own apartment. I'm moving out. This and that. So yeah, that's why, like, I started talking to Tracy and doing all of that. And he just blew up. Like, now he doesn't want me to leave. He wants me to stay with him. He wants to work things out. He doesn't want me with nobody else. But it's like, how can you say that after treating me like trash? Like, how can you say that? Like, why are you switching up your energy? It's whatever. People just like, he knows, and he's told me himself that he'll never find somebody better than me. And it's true. It is true. Because I know what I bring to the table. Like, I'm like probably like a once in a lifetime type of like person, you know, he would ever have in his life. Because everybody's always always interested in something else. They're clout chasing. They're just doing something else. And I never clout chased AK. Ever. I was with him. It's not clout chasing. Me and him had a serious relationship. We had genuine feelings for each other. He asked me to come on his stream. I never clout chased him, even when I was with him. Never asked him to post me on his page. Never asked him to go live with me. None of that shit. So don't sit there and call me a clout chaser. I'm not a clout chaser. I'm just a life. I know I just live a life. And I have clout. And people around me have clout. And that's just what it is. Like, I'm planning this shit. I'm be like, yo, today I'm gonna meet who. It just happens. Like, and it's like, even like, I'll be around people with no clout, and like, I love that. Like, I love people who are just normal people, because I'm not really around that like that. Like, that to me is just so like beautiful to me, because like, my happiest times in my life was when I didn't have clout, when I was just a normal girl from Michigan, and I would go to work every day. Like, I was happy, yo. Like, I felt like I was like, had things to work for, and like, I just felt like me, like I found myself. But then like, coming into this whole situation, moving somewhere totally new, like, I'm a very like family oriented person. I'm always with family. Like, I don't really be around friends. I'm always with my family. I have a big family, I have sisters, and I would always be with them. So like, coming to New Jersey and just, you know, never being around family, just around people, and like, a lot of the people that would come around me were just always fake and like weren't genuine. And that to me like really like took a toll on me. But you guys gotta watch my YouTube video, because that has all the details. There's some of the things, but because AK wants to go out saying lies and making me seem like somebody I'm not. He wants to make me seem like somebody I'm not. And he wants to live a life making himself seem like someone he... So I'm going to expose who he truly is. And it will be a warning for all the girls that he tries to trick. So please just... You guys, I know I have a lot of men followers. I have more men followers than women followers. So I would understand how, you know, you guys take it more to heart, like hearing like, oh, this woman took advantage of him, blah, 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 blah. Like, I understand, like, you know, but I promise you, it's not like that. I'm not that person. I don't, that's not what I want in life. I want to give myself stability. The stability that I can give myself is so much more valuable than stability a man can give me, because nobody can take it from me. A man can easily take it from me. So, yeah, guys. Pretty much what it is. Any questions? I didn't really cover everything, because like, I'll be dropping it on my video, the details, but at the same time, like, I feel really uncomfortable like being put in this position where like I feel like I have to expose him, because I never wanted to. I never wanted to do that. And if you guys been following me since day one, you guys know I'm not the type to expose people, to put people out. Like, I don't get a thrill out of that. I'm like, time would just like karma. I believe in karma. I believe like everything he did to me, he's gonna end up paying for it. So